The materials that we need for this activity are a piece of paper, a yellow marker or something yellow to color with, a black marker or something black to color with, and some scissors. Okay, so get yourself a piece of paper. I'm tearing one out of my notebook. First, we want to make a square, and we're going to cut off like the jagged edge where I tore it out of the sketch pad. So I make a diagonal fold. I line up diagonally one edge next to the other edge. This can be tricky, but we need to start with a square. Okay, so, and then once you've made that diagonal fold, you're going to cut off the extra at the top where we had the jagged edge where I tore it out of the sketch pad. And open it back up, you'll see that we have made a square shape by doing that diagonal fold. Now we want to color one side of our paper yellow, so I just want you to relax and color and make some yellow lines. This part should just be totally relaxing and think about making lines to the music, but right now you're only using yellow. You want one side of your paper to be yellow and one side to be white. Now that we've colored one side of our paper yellow, we are going to cut this square shape into a triangle. And it will be nice and easy. We're just going to cut along that diagonal fold we made in the beginning so that we can make a triangle. So true origami uses a square shape as the beginning for all of their projects, but we are going to use a triangle today. So just use one side of the triangle. Start with the white side up, and we're just going to fold it in half. And when you make your folds, you first want to try to line your edges up carefully before then creasing the side of the paper where you're going to make that fold. So we're folding it in half. Line it up carefully, then lay it flat on your table or surface and make that crease. Okay, after you have a nice crease, a nice fold in half, open your triangle. Now we're going to do another diagonal fold. It's kind of tricky. You're bringing one corner up and having the bottom edge meet that middle line where we made the fold. Do the same thing on the other side. We now have a diamond shape. It looks like a yellow diamond. We're going to do some folding to start thinking about making something that looks like the honeybee's wings. So grab the corner in the top right, fold it down. You want it to be a diagonal fold again, slightly diagonal. Think about being able to see the bottom yellow triangle stick out from underneath a honeybee wing. Repeat that and make the same fold on the other side. You could line one wing up with the other wing and then fold. And make sure that both sides are creased. Now you're going to bring this down and make a fold at about the halfway mark. You might leave a little room. Don't go completely to the halfway mark, but almost. All right, and open it back up. You're going to make a fold that's about a third of the way in. Crease it. We're starting to work on what will be the honeybee's head. Bring it down and to that line you made when you folded a minute ago. Crease it again. Then you're going to fold it back to that original fold you made earlier. crease it down. Fold it, and then press on the table to really crease. Okay, we're almost there. We don't quite have the shape of a honeybee just yet. We're going to fold diagonally behind your bee, a diagonal fold. All right, now it's time to try a diagonal fold on the left side. Flip it behind the bee. Kind of look and see if it looks like a bee shape to you, and make a diagonal fold again. All right, so we have a pretty nice bee shape, but the coloring is not exactly right. The two lower shapes that we have are supposed to be the honeybee's wings, and the top of it is supposed to be two parts of the honeybee's body that are called the head. I just drew a head, and the thorax. This can be the thorax, and you can color those in black. You could leave a couple of shapes for eyes on top of the head to give it a little more realistic look. Okay, and then you're going to color in the thorax. And then the lower part of the honeybee's body, the part that we usually think of being as striped with black and yellow stripes, is called the abdomen. So you can make your stripes across the abdomen and then color those in. Since you have another triangle, since we cut the square in half to create that triangle, you can practice this again. As a matter of fact, origami is easier when we practice it. So you may want to make a couple of different squares, cut that into 4 different triangles, and practice at least 4 times. It may take some practice to get your honeybee correct, but when you're finished, you can have a whole hive of honeybees.